Christina, here we go.
Hi, good morning guys. Thanks for tuning in. So we're gonna probably be working with more grounding. So if you do need a block at all, or if you have like a water bottle or something just to bring the ground to you, that works. Otherwise, we'll probably do a lot more just like standing, so you shouldn't need any props. We're gonna get started here right away. So in child's pose to start. So you don't need a mat. If you have a mat, that's great, but knees out nice and wide. Big toes to touch, hips towards your heels, and then just take it slow. Walk your upper body, extend forwards, and then just let your forehead rest down into something. So you can always bring the ground a little higher to you, so maybe forehead into stacked fists. Good, back of the hands, or just forehead fully into the mat. Okay, and if it's comfortable there for you, allow your belly to fall in between your thighs. And just take a couple really conscious breaths here. So right into the back body, just start to awaken the spine. We're gonna get some mobility in as well. And just directly inhale a little lower, right in down to the lobes of the low back. Like a little balloon there. Fill up nice and slow, breathe in. And slow exhale, slight drawing into the navel as you exhale. Hips a little closer to the heels. And just take two more like that, just landing. And using a few more moments here just to ground. And dial in, so inwards. And onwards we'll start to move. Last breath, breathe in. And slow exhale. And just slowly start to extend your arms forwards. And still keep your forehead heavy, but this time start to find a little more strength, a little more engagement through the center of the body. So belly button in and up. And then just start to feel the earth beneath the palms grip down. Your next inhale, come up into a tabletop position. So shoulders right above your wrists. Knees can be slightly back away from the hips. Just a few rounds of cow and cat to start. So on your inhale, allow your belly to soften. Flare your sit bones. Lift your sternum up high, maybe eyes up. Good, tuck your chin, round your spine, hollow out. So push into the palms to inflate the back. Let's go two more. Inhale, belly low. Exhale, round in, tuck the chin, push the palms, hold on empty. Last one, inhale. Nice exhale, round and dome. Good, just find a neutral spine. So we're gonna start to get into the legs a little bit just to feel the power, the stability of the low body. So tucking your right toes under, extend your right leg back. And just lift that right heel up in line with the hip. So you wanna have the core support here. So ribs in, push back through that right heel, and then slowly extend your left arm forwards. Nice, take a full inhale here, and then draw in more through the center as you exhale. Good, one more breath in. Release your left palm, and then without moving the body, just the right thigh towards your chest. Good. You're gonna step that right foot to the outside of that right hand. So just starting to feel this right glute turn on. You can always keep your hands to the mat, and just slowly push in the palms, push in the right foot. You're just gonna hover and sneak that left ankle behind your right heel. Good, step it back. Bird dog, so right heel back, maybe left arm forwards. Take a full inhale, reach. Nice and slow, left hand down. Thigh to chest, slightly step outside of the hand, and then little creep of that left ankle behind the right heel. We're just gonna do that one more, so just trying to feel the heat in that right glute. Extend, right heel back, left arm forwards. Left hand down, thigh to chest, step wide. Little hover, left ankle touches right heel. Good. Back to bird dog one more time. Inhale. Plant your left palm, right knee down. Cow pose. Inhale, belly low. Flare your sit bones, lift your chest. Exhale, round and dome. Good. Neutral spine, other side. So straightening that left leg back. Lift the left heel in line with that hip. Ribs in. And then find that cross diagonal balance. Right arm forwards. Left heel back. The long line, ribs in. Breathe in. Right hand down. Thigh to chest, and then step wide. Left foot outside the left hand. Push into the palms, nice and slow here. Right ankle behind that left heel, little hover. Right knee down, left leg back. Right arm forwards, breath in. Right hand down, thigh to chest, step wide. Start to feel that left glute turn on as that right leg hovers. We're gonna do that one last time with breath. Inhale, get long. Right hand down, curl in, thigh to chest. Step outside the left hand. Last time, hover that right foot. Good, bird dog, just get the extension, core turned on, inhale. Right hand, left knee down, cow pose. Inhale, belly low, look up. Exhale, draw in cat. Now just find a neutral spine and then push into the palms, tuck your 10 toes under into toe squat. Slowly walk your hands towards your thighs, come up, humble the chin, close your eyes. So just waking up the bottoms of the feet. If this is too intense, no problem, hands can always come back down. And just draw in through the ribs. Return back to that smooth breath. We just got 2 more here. So just slowly waking up all the little parts of the body. Last cycle. And you're gonna release your hands down. So engaging your arms, stretch the top half of the mat away from you. Your chest is already close towards your thighs and your toes are tucked under. Simply from here, keeping the arms strong, chest to thighs even more, so hips start to pick up, and then push through the balls of the feet, downward facing dog. So you might notice that you need to walk it out, so go ahead, walk it out. If the hamstrings are really strong right now, they're not as open, no problem, bend your knees more, even take a shorter distance between hands and feet. Otherwise, maybe feeling a little more length, step the heels back more. Take one last breath. Keep the extension through the arms, right leg up high. Take a full inhale. Now just look back, make sure the foot is flexed. Again, nice and close, think cat pose. Thigh to chest, knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands. So we felt the glutes turn on in that little beginning segment. So right knee is still bent, knee above the ankle bone. Back heel is high, simple twist. Right arm up high. I'm just gonna move a little here with the breath. Dig through that right heel, shift your right hip back. Left hamstring, pick it up. And then just shift your gaze low, tap that left knee down, and then you're gonna bring your right arm down, left arm up. Good, find the rotation first. So to the left, turn your chest to the left. Left hand is gonna come onto the left heel, right arm up high, side bend. Stretch up, lean back, 1 full breath in. Dig through that right heel, full breath out. We're gonna flow through this 2 more times. So on your inhale, plant your left palm, back knee picks up, simple twist inhale. Back knee down, left arm up, turn to the left, and then exhale, left hand down, right arm up and back. Last time, inhale, left palm down, left knee up, simple twist. And then soften that left knee, come on up, twist, just find that side bend. Hold on the exhale. Come all the way back up, simple twist. Left knee picks up, right arm high. Now keep your legs, look down. You're simply gonna thread your right arm between that right leg and left arm. Straighten your right leg and your mount. So think of reaching the right hand towards the left toes. Pulsing with breath, 2 more times like this. Bend your right knee, simple twist. We've been here many times. Dig to that right heel. Exhale, extend to that right leg. Reach back to the left toes, hips up. Last time with your breath, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, thread through. Prepare to rinse. Bend your right knee. Stretch your right arm up high. Inhale. Right hand comes down. Push into the palms. Pick your hips up. Downward facing dog. Modified flow. Inhale, shift forwards, high plank. So anytime you want to lower the knees, go ahead. Otherwise, contract your glutes. And feel the legs active. Pull the ribs in, chest more forwards. Take a full inhale. Release your knees, untuck your toes. Full exhale, elbows in to lower all the way down. Forehead to the mat, roll your shoulder heads down the back. Cobra, inhale, head and heart up. Touch down, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, head and chest up. Lower on your exhale. Last one, inhale, head and chest up. Good, now push through the knees. Tabletop, downward facing dog. Hips up high, walk it out. Second down dog, so just notice maybe the difference in the legs side to side. Pull your ribs in and no extra tension. Relax your neck. Let your head go here. 1 more breath. Keep your arms really strong. Belly button in. Lift your left leg up high. Full inhale. Flex the foot. Strong hamstring. And then keep it in close. Thigh to chest, knee to nose. To step the foot between your hands. Set up your back leg. So right heel on top of the toes. Plant your right palm down. Simple twist. Left arm up high. Good. So feel that left glute turn on. Dig through the heel. Shift your left hip back. And then for those spinal twists, you're going to drop that right knee down. Bring your torso up. Good. Turn to the right edge of the mat. Right hand down, left arm up and back. So just get that side body opening. Move with breath. Twice more. Simple twist. Right hand down, right knee up, left arm high. The exhale, release the right knee. Come on up. And then side bend back. Right hand, right ankle, left arm up. Last one, inhale, bend your left knee, pick up your back leg, simple twist. Tap that right knee down, come on up. Last time, open up, left arm up high. Hold that simple twist, so right hand down, right knee up, and then firm up that left glute, left hip back. Stretch up to the left fingers, breathe in. And then slowly left arm between your left leg and right arm, reach back. So as far as you can towards the right toes. 2 more like that. Inhale, bend deep into the left knee, simple twist. Push into that right hand. Straighten to that front leg, reach back with the left fingers. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good, reach your left arm up nice and high. Take a full inhale. Exhale, plant your left palm, step back, downward facing dog. Good, and if you like, stay with coming through the knees. Otherwise, shift forwards, high plank, high push-up. Push the ground away, open the chest. Modified, drop the knees. Otherwise, elbows carve in, lower halfway down, chaturanga, belly button in. Untuck your toes for up dog, thighs up, chest up. Downward facing dog or through the knees, lift your hips. Drop your head low. We're making it to the top in 2, fill up. All the way to empty navel in. Last one, make it big, expand. Bring everything back to center, breathe out. Good, look forwards, take an inhale. Bend your knees, slow step up to the top of the mat. Once you get up there, fingers press into something. Halfway lift, inhale. Bend your knees a little more, fold as you exhale. Upward salute, ground down. Inhale, arms circle all the way up. Mountain pose, hands to the heart, pause here. Full breath in. Full breath out, release your arms. Done A. Next breath in, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, soft knees. Halfway lift, inhale. Release your palms, step back, high plank. So again, glutes strong, chest forwards, inhale. Fuller modified chaturanga, elbows in as you exhale. For the back bend of your choice, cobra, up dog, thighs up, chest up, eyes up. Downward facing dog as you exhale, 3 breaths, reground. Good, regroup. And then reset that breath. So again, on that inhale, think of the expansion, the space, in the arms and the legs. Then as you exhale, that drawing in, navel in. Gonna keep the gaze steady. Last breath. Nice, on an inhale, come high onto the balls of the feet. You can always walk, otherwise bend your knees, look forwards. On empty, feet between the hands. Look up halfway, breathe in. Soft knees, bow and fold. Ground down, inhale, arms reach up high, maybe eyes up. Mountain pose as you exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. Fold forwards on your exhale. Look up halfway, breathe in. You can step, otherwise bend your elbows, chaturanga, low push-up. Bend your back, up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips high, head low, 3 full breaths here. So if the breath is ever labored, you can always take a shorter distance. A child's pose is always available to you as well. Otherwise, get the length through the arms and the legs, maybe heels descend a little bit more. One more breath. Nice, again, you can always walk, otherwise on an inhale, come high onto the balls of the feet. On empty, however you want to travel, top of the mat. Look up halfway, breathe in. Soft knees, fold, exhale. Good, this time the big toes are touching. Squeeze your knees. Now think seat low, so hips to the back of the mat. Inhale, biceps in line with the ears, chair pose. So one piece to the low body, knees connected. The shoulders are tight, take your arms out a little wider. Otherwise, pinky fingers and thumbs back. You're gonna start to feel the power of the low body here, hips strong and hips low. Good, one more full breath in. Push through the feet, straighten up to standing, mountain pose. Take an inhale. Long exhale. All right, you're gonna catch your hips here. Walk your feet out, hips with distance. So just making sure your heels are right behind the middle toes. And then you're gonna keep your toes forwards. Send your hips back and down. Inhale, biceps in line with the ears, chair pose. So we're gonna move a little bit with the breath, and also just to bring a little more tension into the low body here. So I like hands onto the hips. If you prefer to keep your arms overhead, that works. Otherwise, shift the weight into your right leg, right foot. Lift up your left heel. Now keep the bend in that right knee. Use the hands to stabilize the hip. On an exhale, you're just gonna tap the left toes back, a light touch. Good, inhale back through center. 2 more times, exhale, little tap back. So feel that right glute turn on, keep the lunge. Good, inhale back through center. Exhale, little tap back. Good, feel that right glute, inhale back through center. This time, bring your toes to touch, knees to touch. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Good, go wide, exhale, cactus your arms. So elbows out nice and wide. Keep that width, hands at the heart, breathe in. We're gonna twist to the right. So left tricep, outside of your right thigh. Good, draw back that right shoulder head. Now connect your knees, left hip pulls back. Good, inhale for the length. End of the exhale, the twist. You got one more. Keep your seat this slow, unwind your spine, chair pose, stay low, biceps up in line with the ears. Nice job, fold, let it go as you exhale. Stay present, inhale, halfway lift. Right leg steps back as you exhale. So we're just gonna tap that right knee down. Hands up on top of that left side. We're gonna open up this right side body a little bit more. So left hand on top of that left thigh, stretch your right arm up. Now squeeze your right butt cheek. So I like the right toes tucked under if you prefer top of the foot pressing. Whatever works to help keep that stability. Squeeze that right butt cheek, inhale, lengthen up. Side bend left as you exhale. Good, so feel that entire right side body yawn open. Good, you can lift the left side of the chest, maybe gaze up. Option left hand grabs onto the right wrist. Inhale to inflate, lift. Exhale, a little more depth. You got 2 more. Good, come all the way out, back up. Let's find that back bend a little. So left hand on top of the left thigh. Right hand facing forward. Stretch your chest up, breathe in. And then any amount, keep squeezing that right butt cheek. Lean it back, open the chest up. Good, so gaze can start to travel upwards. If you like, maybe add the left bicep in line with the ear, but notice low body strong. Dig through that left heel, squeeze that right butt cheek, lift up to the chest, inhale. Hands to the mat, straighten out your back leg. Breath in, look forwards. Step back, high plank. Inhale, chest forwards. Fuller modified cheddar as you exhale. Good, up dog or cobra, breath in. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips up high, drop your head low. Stretch the arms, right leg up, inhale. Let's just open up that hip again. So bend your right knee, track your right heel towards the left butt cheek, and then pick your right knee up a little higher. That right armpit is still coming down. That breath, keep it still full, inhale. Long, slow exhale. Level off your hips, take a slow breath in. Thigh to chest, knee to nose, step all the way up. This time we're coming up into a high lunge. So back knee stays lifted, inhale, arms and torso high. Good, any tension in the low back, bend that left knee a little bit more. Pull the front of the pelvis up. And then gradually as that right heel digs down more, maybe that back hamstring picks up. Good, so we're gonna stabilize this low body, so keep that. Working with a little bit of movement. Take a slow inhale. And on an exhale, you're just gonna come halfway forward, spread your wings wide, so right and left side of the room, and then engage your center here, so ribs in a bit more. So the back is nice and supported, crown of the head more forwards. We're gonna start to move with breath 2 more times. So on your next inhale, come all the way back up, crescent lunge, arms up for 5, keep breathing, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting to exhale, come halfway forwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale for crescent, 5. Keep your legs, 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top, 1. Exhaling, halfway forwards, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, inhale, come all the way back up. Now you're gonna turn to the left edge of your mat. Good, so you're gonna just from here, bend deep into the left knee. So you're gonna come into a skater's lunge. Just gonna face you guys so you can see me now. So left side, left knee is bent here. Notice that you're not hanging low. Keep your ribs in and then push into that left outer edge of the foot. So you should feel the left outer hip turn on. And all you're gonna do is gonna stay this level and just shift it over to the right side, skater's lunge, a little higher. Use the arms to pull towards the right side of the room. Keep it going, inhale, again over to the left. Keep lunging through one knee and then over to the right. You got one more set, inhale, shift it over to the left. And then back over to the right. Prepare for the transition, over to the left, take a deep inhale. You're gonna pivot to face the front, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms and torso up. Exhale, hands on top of that right thigh, setting up our toppling tree. So load the weight into your right leg. You're gonna tiptoe that left foot in a little bit more. And then I'll slowly start to extend to that back leg. Again, notice the bend in that right knee, firm up that back leg, flex the foot, and then maybe one arm back. Take your time, keep that breath, nice work, right arm back. And then engage, ribs in, pick up the chest, back leg strong, kick through that left heel, one more full inhale. Standing splits, hands to the mat. So notice that there's still that bend in that right knee. This time think of pressing your left heel towards the back of the mat, the back of the room. And then inhale to lift the heart, any amount, a little more full, 2 breaths. You'll let your head hang. Guys, take another full inhale, lift your chest. Standing forward fold, left foot meets the right, bend your knees to drop your head. Get a little lift of the heart, inhale. Fold as you exhale. Back into that chair, squeeze your knees, inhale, hips low, chair pose. So again, we're gonna find this a lot today, so send the weight back into the heels, lift your chest, one more full inhale. Straighten the legs, lift up, Samasthiti mountain pose. Just stand firm, stand tall, breath in. Good, full breath out. All right, separate your feet out a little wider, hips with distance. Same thing, stretch your arms up high. Send your hips back, bend through your knees. So a little wider chair pose. And this time for the left side, so hands catch onto your hips. Stabilizing that left leg, left foot, right heel hovers. I'm gonna face this way. And then just slow tap back. So on the exhale, just gonna lightly tap the right toes. Inhale back through center. Let's go 2 more. Inhale, little tap back. Exhale back through center. Keep lunging to that left knee. 1 more. Inhale, send your right toes back. And then step the feet side by side. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, biceps up in line with the ears. Go wide with the arms. Exhale, cactus arms. Good, and then keep that width across the chest. Hands at the heart, breathe in. Revolving this time to the left. Right elbow outside of your left thigh. Good, check in with the eyes. Squeeze the knees. Pull your right hip back. Don't crowd your neck here, so soften the left shoulder. Inhale for extension. The bottom of the exhale comes a rotation, right side of the heart to the left. Last breath. Commit, stay this low in the legs, back through center, chair pose, breathe in. Now let it go, hips up, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Left knee, long step back, and then just tap that left knee down, hands on top of your right thigh. Good, so same thing in that side body, stretch your left fingers up. Good, take a full inhale, and then side bend to the right, just without cutting off the breath or without collapsing on the right side of the chest. So stretch up a little more and then reach. If you want to add the right hand to grab onto the left wrist, dig through that right heel, squeeze that left back cheek. Inhale to stretch up, a little more side bend to the right as you exhale. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, slowly come all the way back up. We'll find that back bend. So right hand can brace down to that right thigh. Stretch your chest up, inhale. And then any amount, just lean it back as you exhale. And again, if that breath is ever labored, just bring it back up a bit. Otherwise, if you want, add the right bicep in line with the ear, chest up, and then maybe eyes up. 1 more. Good, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands plant. Straighten out your back leg, breathe in. High plank, high push-up. Good, chest forward, push the ground away. Full or modified chaturanga to your exhale. Good, flow through, up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Strong arms, lift the navel. Left leg up high, breathe in. Open up your hip as you exhale. So bend to that left knee. That heel's gonna soften towards that right butt cheek. Keep strong in that left arm put down. Go 1 more breath. Nice, level off your hips. Take a full inhale. Thigh to chest, knee to nose to step all the way forwards. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms and torso high. So check in that your low back has a lot of length. Maybe you bend that right knee more. Send your sacrum down and then pull the front of the pelvis up. Good, nice and strong through that left heel digging. Pull your left hip back. Good, and then nice and slow, you're just gonna come halfway forwards with the torso. So let your wings sweep back, halfway forwards, ribs in, so the support to the center. That back hamstring lifted. We're gonna start to move with the breath. So your next inhale coming all the way up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Crescent lunge at the top. Exhaling, starting to come halfway forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge, nice and high with the torso, the arms, breathe in. And then flip to the right side of the room or the mat, bend into the right knee, skater's lunge a little higher up. So think of pushing into that right heel, straight to the left leg, and then reach your arms towards the right side. Good, so notice how your hips are to the right. Keep this level, just slowly sneak it over to the left, straightening out your right leg. Belly button in with your own breath, nice and slow. So moving a little slower, breathe a little slower. Good, so pairing that movement with your breath. We're gonna do one more set. So over towards the right side, sneak through. And then nice and still, over to the left. Preparing to move over to the right. Push off that right foot, crescent lunge, front of the mat. Inhale, arms and torso up. Good, exhale, hands on top of that left thigh. Same thing, build the strength. You're gonna push off those right toes, ribs in, bend that left knee more, and then start to engage your right hamstring to pick up your right leg. Good, chest more forwards. Maybe right arm back, maybe left arm back. Pull the ribs in, puff up the chest, strong back leg. One more full inhale. Good, hands to the mat, standing splits. So notice the left knee is still soft here, but that back leg, right leg charged up. Push through the heel. Little lift of the chest. Any amount. Take the fold in the upper body. One more. Good, and then slowly right foot meets the left. Bend both your knees, forward folds. Halfway lift, inhale. Let go, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, biceps in line with the ears. Nice, come up to standing on your exhale, mountain. One more full set here. We're gonna take that deep breath in first. Full breath out. A little bit of repetition, so starting with the feet hips width distance. We've been here many times, so get that breath really clear. Chair pose, wider chair pose. Inhale, biceps in line with the ears. And exhale, hands catch your hips, stabilize. Weight into the right leg, right foot. Hover your left heel. Good, slow tap back on the exhale. Keep that lunge in the right knee, try to keep that right hip back. Bring it back up, inhale. 2 more. Inhale, slow tap back. Exhale, bring it up. Good, last one. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, bring it up. Feet to touch. Chair pose, breathe in. Go wide with the arms, breathe out. Good, hands at the heart, breathe in. And then just twist to the right. We're here for 3, so not too long. Squeeze your knees, left hip back. If you feel you want to open up the arms, go for it. Good, but pull that right shoulder away from the ear. Shift your left hip back. Good, hands back to the heart first. Unwind your spine, chair pose, inhale. Now let it go, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Right leg, long step back. So we're gonna come back to that simple twist. Plant your right hand down. Good, inhale, stretch your left arm up high. So back to the beginning, very beginning. Good, slowly lower that right knee, stretch your arms up. Open your chest to the right. That side bend, right hand, right ankle. Stretch your left arm up, breathe in. Simple twist, right hand down, back leg up, left arm high, inhale. Thread your left arm between your left leg and right arm, stretch back to the left toes, right toes. Good, simple twist, stretch on up. Left hand down, step back. Maybe you hover that left leg, lower slow, chaturanga. Line both the tops of the feet, cobra up dog. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Right leg up high, breathe in. Go ahead, open up your hips. So we've been here before, option to stay a little longer. Otherwise, you're gonna pop up onto the ball of that left foot. Good, slowly come onto the outer edge of that left foot sole. So for wild thing, land the ball of the right foot behind that straight left leg. Maybe right arm up high. Maybe towards the front of the room, one more breath. Good, eyes down, right hand plants, meeting everyone in 3-legged dog. So right heel up high, inhale. Dotted chest, knee to nose, step up. We're going crescent lunge. Inhale, arms and torso high. Halfway forward in your exhale, keep it slow, keep it smooth. Good, come all the way back up, crescent lunge. Good, over to the left skater, so bend into the left knee. I'm gonna face you guys. So bending into that left knee, and then same thing, over towards the right knee. This time as you come back over to the left side, Option to stay a little longer, so feel the weight in that left glute, left foot. Maybe you pop up onto the right toes. Maybe there's a slight lift, but keep flexing the right foot. Now with control, bend that left knee more to step the right foot down. Over to the right side. Again, skaters, you can just stay here. Otherwise, load that right heel, right leg. Come up onto the left big toe. Without opening the hips or changing anything, you're just gonna slowly float that left foot up. We're coming back to the top of the mat. Bend that right knee, step the left foot down over to the left side. Look to the front, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms and torso high. Set up warrior two, back foot flat, right knee still bending. Good. So just check in. Again, if you're feeling a little wobbly, make sure that right heel cuts into the left arch. Otherwise, heel to heel alignment. Step firm into that edge of that left foot sole. That's embodying that warrior, strong low body. And then soften the arms, the gaze. Soften the gaze, not the arms. Good, and then spread or squeeze the fingers. Drop the shoulder heads down, one more breath. We're gonna move with the breath once again. So push through the foot soles. Extend that right leg, stretch your arms up, maybe eyes up. Rebend, warrior two as you exhale, lunge. Let's go two more. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lunge, warrior two. Last one, inhale, stretch up. Keep the lunge this time, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, right palm opens, left arm down, stretch your right arm up and back. So breathe into that right side body, inhale. Extended side angle, so right forearm, right thigh. So just start there. Again, check in that you can still feel the left leg, so edge of the left foot seals. Left bicep over your ear. Good. So you don't want to be collapsing down, really ground down with purpose. Feel the lift of the right side body. Now the right side of the chest is spinning up. And just a little hold here, so if there's a little more depth, right hand can catch the right ankle. Okay, just finding that static hold, your expression for two more full breaths. As you're gonna straighten out that right leg, reverse your triangle, left arm down, right arm up and back. So again, fill up that right side body, 2 breaths here. Feel the mound of your big toe, right big toe press. Our last cycle. Bend your right knee, reverse your warrior, long inhale. Now nice and slow, you're gonna cartwheel the hands, frame your right foot, and then pop the left toes in. So you wanna walk your hands underneath the shoulders. Standing split, so again, we've been here before, so starting to float that left leg up high. Again, there's a little bend in that right knee, so look back, strong left leg, flex or pointed toes. And this time you can play with the expression, we've been here already, so maybe you go right hand, right calf, and draw the chest in towards your sides. If you want to play with your balance, maybe left hand cradles the right calf as well. Again, the gaze is always steady, keep the mind calm. And then fueling the body here, smooth breath, 2 more. All right, lower your fingertips underneath the shoulders. Keep a little bend in that right knee. Inhale, head and chest up. Now your back leg, so your left leg strong in the air. Flex the foot. You're slowly just gonna bring that left foot forwards as far as you can towards your nose. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, left heel back up. Soft right knee, exhale, left toes towards your face, any amount. Last one, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, now kick that left foot a little more forwards. Again, even past your right foot. And then bend your right knee enough so you can cross that left ankle in front of the right leg. So your right leg is behind the left knee is bent. Inhale, little lift to the chest. We're gonna take a fold as you exhale. So softening into that right glute, get a ton of balancing, lots of strength work. So see if you can find a little bit of space. That left knee can bend as much as you need so that you can straighten out your back leg. And then just let your face relax. Keep your breath really smooth. If you'd like to shift your upper body to the left, think of pulling that right hip up and back. Otherwise, for a lot of us, maybe just staying more forwards. You should feel enough through the outer lining of that right leg for 2 more. Awesome, and then slowly walk yourself back through center, uncross your foot, feet side by side. Reset, inhale, halfway lift, fingers press into something. Soft knees, bow and fold, exhale. Reground, inhale, arms circle all the way up. Mountain pose as you exhale. Good, pause, stand tall, breath in. Long, slow exhale. We got one more side, you're doing great. So feet out, hips width distance. Last side here. When you're ready, wider chair pose. Good, so we know where we're going. We're just gonna slowly find that breath a little more smooth, catch your hips. Weight into your left leg, left foot sole, right heel hovers. And then without shifting your hips, on an inhale, slowly tap the right toes back. Keep your left knee bent, exhale back to center. Let's go 2 more. Can you lift the chest, pull the navel in, inhale, right toe step back. Exhale, bring it up. Keep lunging through that left knee, left hip crease back, right leg back, breathe in. This time, step your feet side by side, chair pose, hips low. Inhale, biceps up in line with the ears. Take it wide, cactus arms, exhale. Good, press palm to palm, heart center, fill up. Revolve to the left as you exhale, 3 breaths. So again, just check in before you find the depth that the knees are connected, one piece to the low body. Pull back your right hip, lower down your left butt cheek. Maybe the arms expand. You got 1 more breath here for the rotation. Good, hands at prayer first. Unwind your spine, chair pose, fill up. Get ready to let it go. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Good, long step back with your left leg, left foot, all the way back. This time, plant your left palm flat. Simple twist, right arm up high, inhale. Eyes down, bend your left knee, tap the knee down. Bring your arms up, left arm up. Turn to the left side. Left hand, left ankle, stretch your right arm up high. Good, simple twist. Plant your left palm, pick up your back knee, right arm high, inhale. And then eyes down, just right arm. Through the right and left, right leg and left arm, reach back. Good, simple twist, inhale, open up. Good, exhale, plant your palms, look forwards. Maybe you hover your right foot beside the left. Chaturanga as you exhale. Up dog or cobra, breath in. Downward facing dog as you exhale, hips up high. Drop your head low, breath in. Long exhale. Let's go left leg up high, inhale. Good, bend your knee, open up the hips. So again, perfect right here. Lift that left knee up a little higher. Otherwise, coming high onto the ball of the right foot. Outer edge of the right foot grounds, wild thing. Flip dog, so land the ball of the left foot. Hips up high. Good, fill up the front, 1 more. And then shift your gaze low, left hand to the mat, meeting everyone in 3-legged dog. Left leg up, inhale. Thotted chest, knee to nose, step all the way forwards. Crescent lunge, inhale, arms and torso high. Halfway forwards on your exhale, slow sweep back, ribs in. Bring it all the way back up, crescent lunge. You're gonna sneak it over towards the right side, skaters. Face you. Right side skaters. Oh, the heat came on. I feel the heat now. Right side skaters. And then stay this low. Shift it over to the left side. All right, so preparing for that little lift. Again, back over to the right. So pause here. Try not to rush these movements. Bending deep into that right knee. You should feel that right glute really fire up. And then just bring the weight more into that left big toe. You might just stay there, otherwise keep lunging through that right knee, and then maybe there's a little lift of the left foot. And this is the harder part, so same thing with control. Bend your right knee to plant the left foot. Stay this level, sneak it over to the left side, pause. Feel that left outer glute turn on. Reach your fingers to the left. Maybe pop up onto the right big toe. Ribs in, breath smooth, eyes steady. Maybe hover that right foot. Doing awesome, bend into that left knee a lot. Plant the right foot down over to the right. Now back to the left, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms and torso high. Let's find warrior 2, open it up as you exhale. So making sure that left knee is tracking forwards and out to the left pinky toe. And lots of power in that back leg, so even turn the right toes in a little bit more. Then stacking the chest right on top of the hips, the head above the heart. Take 2 more full breaths here. Alright, so you're gonna start to move with the breath here. Push through the feet. Slowly extend to that left leg. Arms up, maybe eyes up, palms touch. Breathe in. Lunge back through the left knee, warrior 2. 2 more times. Slow down your inhale, slow rise, bring it all the way up. Find the strength of the legs, warrior 2, full exhale. Last one, inhale, stretch up. And then we hold that lunge, warrior 2, strong in the feet, the legs. Open up your left palm, reverse your warrior, right arm down, stretch up to the left side body. Extended side angle. So ground your left forearm down with purpose. Right arm can go over the right bicep here. And then there's a twist. So we've been working a lot with the spine mobility. See if you can spin the left side of chest up. Create a lot more length to that right side body. So push to the edge of the right foot. Stretch forwards with the right fingers. If you want to play with a little more depth, or if there's binds in your practice, please help yourself find that here. You got another 3. Again, make sure that back foot you can push through. The left toes are light. And even if there's no movement, see if you can just scoot your left sit bone under towards the front. And then guide that left knee out. Last breath. Okay, prepare to straighten out that left leg. Reverse your triangle, right arm down. Stretch your left fingers up and back. So breathe through that left side body. Hold here, one more breath. Now keep your upper body, just bend back to that left knee. Reverse your warrior, long inhale. You're gonna windmill your hands, frame your left foot, pause. Pop your right heel up, and then just tiptoe that right foot in a little bit more, so eventually fingertips underneath the shoulders. You're gonna take your standing split, so left knee is still soft here. Charge up that right hamstring, right heel high. So you can flex or you can point the toes. Again, this is our last time here, so maybe this side, you start to feel a little more depth as the breath clears up. Left hand, left calf. Maybe you play with the balance, right hand to follow. Notice that there's a still soft bend in my standing leg, so keep the strength, muscle hugging the bone. And then get that breath really clear, last one. Perfect, lower the fingertips underneath the shoulders. Keep that little soft bend in that left knee. Inhale, head and chest up. Now make sure you can feel that right heel press back. On an exhale, any amount, thread your right foot forwards toward your face as much as you can. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, right hamstring back up. Nice and slow. Exhale, right foot as far forwards as you can. So my ponytail's right there. Try. Last one. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale as far forwards as you can. This time, can you move that right heel past your left big toe? And then you're simply gonna bend your right knee, cross your right ankle in front of that left. So crossing at your thighs. Front knee, right knee, bend as much as you like, so back leg extends. Inhale, little lift. Full forwards as you exhale. Good, so again, opening up that outside line of that left leg. And then maybe the upper body walks over to the right. Pull your left hip up and back. Ideally just finding a little bit of relief, a little release after we stood and balanced and strengthened on that left leg. Last breath. Awesome. Unwind your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers press into something. Soft knees, bow and fold. Exhale. Good. We're going to decompress. Inhale, stretch all the way up. Maybe a little back bend at the top. Then mountain pose as you exhale. Stand tall. Take a full breath in. Good. Full breath out. It's a little bit of balancing with the strength. So eagle on the right side first. So hands catch your hips. You can take your feet out hips with distance. Bending into the knees, we'll just build this slowly. Transfer the weight into your right leg, right foot. Left heel picks up. So you can either go left big toe down the whole time. You're still strengthening that right leg. Otherwise, cross your left ankle bone over your right side. Otherwise, left hamstring right on top of that right quadricep. Good. Stretch your arms up, inhale. So left arm, you can either go hugging opposite shoulders. Otherwise, left arm underneath the right. Good, still the gaze. Nice, keep moving that breath, so especially balancing here. Center the awareness, just eyes onto somewhere still. We're just creating a bit of compression to the front of the body, so actively opening the back, the outer hips, the space between the shoulders. Nice work, find one more full cycle. We're gonna take flight, so drive through that right foot, unravel your left leg to 90, arms up high, take a full breath in, soften your right leg, start to extend your left leg back, toppling tree. Good, so again, send your arms out nice and wide. We found this shape many times, so bend your right knee more, firm in that back hamstring, and then nice and slow, fingertips onto the mat, inhale. Bend your right knee, lunge on fingertops, step the ball of the left foot all the way back. Inhale, lift the heart one time. Lift your hips, straighten out your right leg as you exhale. Just pause there. Good, and then re-bend in that right knee. Just step your left foot in a little bit more, setting up our twisted triangle. Better this way. So just making sure you can step into that left foot. So if you don't have blocks or something just to bring the ground higher, you can even just come a little higher up with the torso. Hand onto the shin, the right shin would be perfect. So right hand onto your low back. Make sure you can feel that levelness in the hips. Left hand either inside onto a block, maybe outside the right foot. Otherwise, if you need a block and don't have one, light touch, left hand on top of the right shin. Now little give in that right knee, shift your right hip up. Notice how automatically the chest moves forwards. Breath in, step into that left foot. End of the exhale comes the rotation. So open your chest towards the right. You might just stay here, this is perfect. Keep the breath moving. Otherwise, maybe right arm up high. You got 2 more breaths. Nice, we're gonna unwind the same way. So hand to the hip first. Bend your right knee so you can plant your palms down. Step that left foot back, and then you can either flow smoothly through or just meet in downward facing dog. We're gonna open up this right hip. So right leg up high, breathe in. Pigeon, right knee, right wrist. Good. So if there's any sort of tension in the knee, go more of a deer pose. So 90-degree angle in your front leg. That back leg can bend up as much as you like. And then just work your chest more forward. So either in pigeon or deer, sit upright first, maybe for a breath. Get that back bend. And then on an exhale, you can slowly walk yourself forwards. So if you are a little stronger, tighter in the hips, you can always bring a block underneath the forehead. You can stack up your fists. Otherwise, if you're all the way down, forehead into the mat, just keep a little engagement through the right toes. And do less in the upper body, so soften the shoulders. And then dial in, so kind of filter through, again, that initial kind of tightness, that sensation, even the thoughts coming in. And then just start to get really clear, really intentional with your breath. So the best that you can, a little longer on the inhale. Use this exhale like a rinse. So we've done a ton of strengthening. So see if you can just soften in. I'm gonna brush off some of that tightness that we found. 2 more breaths here. You can slowly walk your upper body back up once you're done your next exhale. Then you're gonna plant your palms down. So walk them towards your hips. Tuck your left toes under. Again, drain your right leg up high, 3-legged dog. Otherwise, just a simple downward facing dog just to reset. Walk out the legs. If you need a flow, just a rinse. So again, no right or wrong movement. As long as your breath is with you, you're exactly where you need to be. So we'll meet in down dog. 1 more breath. Good. And then back to the top of the mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Bend your knees. Exhale, hop or walk up top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Soft knees, bow and fold, exhale. Good, ground down. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Maybe a little back bend. Good, hands to your heart as you exhale. Yeah, we got 1 more side. So into the left leg. Hands catch your hips. So again, just finding the strength in your left leg. Maybe just transferring the weight. Right heel picks up. Maybe right ankle bone, left thigh. Or wrap your right hamstring, left quadricep. Yeah, stretch your arms up. Maybe right arm underneath the left. Otherwise, you can grab the opposite shoulder. Good. So every time, again, your balance is challenged a bit, or can we shake things up with the stability? Mine kind of goes a little bit out of place. So once you have that breath, again, steady and smooth, get a little more clear with your focus. Eyes set. And then feel the outer hips open, the shoulder blades open. 1 more here. You're going to drive through that left foot, unwind right leg to 90. Good, arms up, breathe in. Toppling tree, soften your left leg, straighten your right leg back. Wings can stay forward, just sweep them back alongside you. Just another full breath here. Good, and then hands onto the mat. Bend your left knee a ton more so you can take a slow step back. Lunge on finger tops. Take an inhale, just the back bend once here, breathe in. Straighten out your left leg any amount. Just fold here, long exhale, and then follow through with 1 more full breath. Good, rebend into that left knee. Step your right foot in as much as you need so that you can ground that right foot down. Again, you can either bring the right hand inside or outside of the left foot, left hand onto your sacrum. Good. Again, if you don't have a blocking knee, you can always lightly touch right hand, left shin. Again, a little shift up of that left hip. Breathe in. End of the exhale is the twist. Good. Again, so again, notice if your hips are kind of shifted off to the left side, pull them straight up and back. Maybe left arm up high. So every inhale, think of the crown of your head lengthening forwards. End of the exhale is the twist. Yeah, you got one more breath here. Yeah, you're gonna lower your left hand down, bend your left knee to plant your palms. You can either hover the left foot as you slowly lower chaturanga. Good, up dog or cobra, breath in. Downward facing dog, stretch the arms. Good, left leg back up, inhale. Pigeon, left knee, left wrist. Good, so same thing. Again, you can always go more of a 90-degree angle in your front leg. And then back leg bends up as much as you like. So you just want your chest moving a little more forwards. So on the exhale, you can start to hinge. Just allowing the left toes to flex towards the knee. And using this last hip opener, just kind of soften through some of the strength that we built. Notice what has hold of your attention right now. And filter through a bit of that noise. Narrow your attention right down back into the quality of the breath. You just got another 3. And slowly, on the end of your third exhale, upper body can walk back up. We're coming into our last flow, so release your hands down, tuck your right toes under. Your next breath in, 3-legged dog. Again, you can open up the hip. Opportunity to take your last vinyasa just to kind of rinse everything through the body, lots of hip work. Again, we kind of release the spine quite a bit, so you just need to kind of move everything through. We're gonna land in down dog for these last 2 breaths. All right, we're gonna come into our last couple back. It's gonna be camel this morning, this afternoon. Come down onto your shins and knees. So just take a quick measure that there's 2 fist distance between the feet. We're gonna take 2 sets today. So you can start with the 10 toes tucked under. I like this variation just to bring the ground up a little higher. So option to keep your palms onto the sacrum, fingertips down. Otherwise, you can always turn your fingertips up towards your shoulder blades. So automatically your chest is gonna feel open. So in whichever variation you're in, this might be where you stay. Otherwise, you're not gonna move the hips, even if any, find a little contraction through the glutes. Inhale, stretch your sternum up high. The next exhale, just start to lift the gaze upwards. So if your breath cuts off, or if you're not breathing at all, even just stay here a little longer. Otherwise, again, keep your knees more that internal rotation to the thighs, a slight lean back with the chest, the torso, and then maybe the hands come down onto the heels. Now just think, shoulder blades together, lift the chest up. Good, slow the breath. Good, hips forwards, chest high. Again, shoulder blades together to lift the heart up. 2 more. Good, hands back onto the sacrum. Slow inhale, come on up. With 10 toes tucked or untucked, your call. Sit back, hips to heels, humble the chin. If you're on your shins, you can even push your palms into the thighs. Yeah, let that kind of vibration settle in. No thought. We got one last one. So the biggest opening today, your full expression. So again, maybe try tops of feet pressing, hands onto the sacrum or fingertips pointing upwards. Sacrum down, inhale, heart up high. Again, stay a little longer, keep that breath. That's all we're looking for. How can you respond with that smooth breath when we're adding in? Good, and then maybe lean it back. Maybe the hands come down. Hips forwards, chest up. Keep your breath clear. 3 final breaths here. Even close your eyes. Let the rhythm, let DJ Quick's music flood through you. Again, open up, last one. Good, hands onto your sacrum or low back. Inhale, come all the way up. Last sit here, hands down. You can try the opposite, so broken toe pose, 10 toes tucked, or hands into the thighs, chin in. Nice job. And then slowly lean your hands forwards, left or right side. Come onto your seat. Just gonna make our way onto our backs. So just keeping your arms out nice and wide. So just to kind of recalibrate and reset the spine. Feet out, mats width distance. And then glue your feet down. Don't move the hips, just floppy twist. Let your knees fall to the left. And then maybe just turn your chin to the right side. And your eyes can definitely close down here. Inhale, bring your knees back up. You let your knees fall to the right. Maybe turn your chin to the left. Just do one more each side here. Inhale, come on up. And knees to the left, eyes can fall right. Options, figure forward the low body. So left ankle bone, right thigh. And think of exposing the right side of your hip. So dig to the inner edge of the right foot. Keep flexing your left toes. Lift the right side of the hip up. Just a couple of smooth breaths here. Unhook your foot, keep your feet mats width distance. Inhale, knees up. Let your knees fall to the right. Exhale, eyes can shift left. Again, option to stay here or right ankle bone, figure four through the low body. Right ankle bone, left thigh. Dig the inner edge of the left foot down. Float your hips up. 3 big breaths. And unhook your foot. Slowly bring your legs back up through center. Couple options. You can just draw your knees in close. That's a little too intense. Straighten the arms. Let your feet dangle. And even just kind of pedal up the knees just to ease into the sacrum. And an option, you can take a full double wind relievers pose. Hug your knees in. Otherwise, split your knees. Option 1, arms extended. Grab for the inner ankles. Let your feet, your sacrum kind of fall heavy towards the mat. Option for happy baby, so scoop up your big toes or grab the outer edges of the feet and think of dropping your thighs to either side of the torso. And a little activity, push the inner edges of the heels, the big toe mounds up. If you want to add a little bit of movement, you're still maintaining the hips, the sacrum pressing down. One leg wants to extend and the other leg bends. You can find that too as well. But wherever you are, just 2 more breaths. Nice, and then you can slowly gather your knees in close. Good. Tuck your chin in and just a couple rocks up and down the spine, eventually making your way up onto your seat. So just last little bit here. Start with the left leg extended, and then just bend your right knee in towards your, right foot in towards the inner left thigh, and then aim your heart towards the left toes. Good. So keep your right hip coming down. Right hand either onto the left shin or grab the outer edge of the left foot. Take a little lift of the chest, inhale, and then any amount, you're just gonna find a fold, but at the end of the fold, a little rotation to the left side. So really opening up, extending through the right side of the low back. Good, and then eyes down, fold forwards if you want both arms to either side of that left leg. Good, come on up, our final twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Right foot crosses over your left leg. Step into the right big toe mound, drive through that left heel. And then even just sit up tall. So use that right leg in to find like a second spine. Right fingertips behind you. And left arm up high, breathe in. Either just hug your right knee to twist right. Otherwise, left elbow outside of your right thigh. And the more you can step into that right big toe, the outer hip opens. And search wherever you want your chest to go. Set your gaze there. So maybe it's to the back of the room, your room. One more breath. Good, inhale, first look forwards, maybe counter twist left. Last side, right leg extends, bend up your left knee. Good, both sit bones grounded. Left hand outside of your right foot. Right fingertips down, inhale. And then any amount, so a little twist as you fold. Head, eyes down, fold forwards. Take your last couple breaths here. And finish off with that spinal twist. So come on up. Cross your left big toe, left foot over your right leg. Left fingers behind you, so sit up tall. Either just hugging your left knee to twist left. There's right arm up high, and then right elbow outside of that left thigh. We got 3 more breaths here. Close the eyes. Just the last little bit of rinse. Awesome job. All right, unwind. So before you take your Shavasana, you can either hug your knees in close towards your chest. If you want to slowly make your way on down to the back. If you need a few breaths, Supta Baddha Konasana, feet to touch, knees out wide, you can. Otherwise, if you prefer to stay seated for your rest, that works too. Otherwise, just find a really comfortable position for your body. So that might be limbs long. Thankfully, it's super sunny out, so if you are in a brighter space, maybe a towel or piece of clothing, just to help cover the eyes, just darken the space a bit. And then just slowly allowing everything just to kind of integrate. So like that snow globe effect, we literally shook things up, we twisted, we balanced, we strengthened, we opened up. So let everything kind of settle now. I'm going to leave you today in Shavasana. And I know sometimes we just want to get up and go again, but see if you can at least just stay. So 10 of your own conscious breaths, and work to kind of extend the count of your breath a little longer. So for maybe normally it's a 5 count inhale, can you make it a 6 or even a 7 count inhale? Just follow through with the exhale. Just keep it going. Just kind of see how far you get in the count and the breath. And if you're sticking around for HIIT, so see if you can just stay a little longer, even a couple minutes. So just keep breathing. Leave you here in Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a really great day. Namaste.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you for Christina for leading our R&B flow today. We got one more class for you guys. We're gonna crank it up. We're gonna get hyped with just Jordan. He's starting at 12:45, so grab some water and let's get going. Thank you guys so much. Here we go.